It made me not want to be near my house.
Then one day, Emily's mom got a rude awakening.
She got a DUI, and it was the day of the Super Bowl, because the cops were pretty thick that day, I guess, and she had been drinking and she was driving, so they noticed and they pulled her over, put some cuffs on her, took her down to the station, and my dad had to go and get her, and they told her that she was gonna have to serve a week in jail and then start going to a rehab.
The situation was difficult at first, but it turned things around for the better.
Well, once she started taking classes at Oasis, there was definite progress, and she started changing pretty much from the inside out. And the biggest factor, the biggest reason that she changed is just because she started looking to God for answers and help instead of just trying to do it on her own. Because at that point, there was just no way for her to do it on her own. No matter how many times she tried to stay sober, when the trust was being built and then she would drink again, that was really hard. So it took a long time for me to trust her again.
It was a struggle, but her mom was slowly making changes. Eventually, alcohol lost
She
its
was
grip on
definitely
her.
making progress, and started living a sober lifestyle. Then she started teaching classes at Oasis too, and helping other women to overcome the same things.
Looking at Emily's family today, no one would guess that this was the same family that had problems with alcohol in the past.
My family finally feels like a family again. It's really nice to have my mom back. We're good now. We can sit there and laugh about something, and I can tell her how my day was, and I can actually ask her advice now, and she'll even ask me for advice sometimes, and so it's really cool. In a way, my mom is my best friend.
Emily has just turned 18, and already she is faced with choices. Knowing firsthand the deep pain that alcohol can cause, she has decided not to abuse alcohol, but there are other reasons she has made this choice.
I don't need a drink to have a good time. I have some really good friends, just have fun and joke around and play music and stuff, and it's great, playing guitar and writing songs and playing in my band. We'll do shows sometimes, and it's pretty fun. It's kind of I guess it's kind of exhilarating playing a show and not knowing if you're gonna mess up or do great. Bad things happen when people are drunk. It can result in death just because you're not yourself really when you're drunk, and that's just not the path I want to take, and that's really just not the kind of person I want to be.
Because that's, all your older uncles sit in a circle and drink and tell stories, and that's just how it is.
Because they want to fit in with other people.
And they drink because they see the ads, of course, on TV and in movies, and then most especially within their families, I'm sure they see it a lot too.
Well, because a lot of parents are heavy drinkers, so you're at that young age, and then you just kind of sneak yourself your own beer.
They want to relieve their stress, they want to get their problems out, and they think it's the best way for them to do it. Honestly, I really do not encourage that.
When you're young and you drink, you miss opportunities to discover things about yourself. Billy works hard to stay strong physically and mentally. He avoids alcohol to stay in peak condition for this.
There are different ways to have fun other than drink or smoke or, just give into those peer pressure stuff. Like me, you could just get into breakdancing or free running, but also you could also get into sports, skateboarding, just playing instruments too. Those would keep you away from drinking. Just distract yourself away from that.
Billy says that activities like this are a positive alternative to alcohol. They are his natural high.
I found it more accomplishing. I've felt healthier, basically. I felt more mentally stronger. Like I could control what I'm thinking and just having good relationships with friends.
He has witnessed friends getting drunk and has seen how badly alcohol affected them. Violence, yelling, cursing, accidents, and misjudgments follow after alcohol takes effect.
I don't completely just reject them. I accept them as my friend and stuff and just watch out for them because I know the effects of it. I've seen people's behaviors just change. They usually alter, they just grow violent, they cuss out a lot, especially to their loved ones. That's the person that they hurt the most. Even as my friends would be drinking and stuff, I'd notice how emo they'd get. And I'm a happy kind of guy. I don't like the whole pessimism and just being negative and just hating yourself.
People think that to be accepted, you gotta drink, but Billy is proving that is not the case. When friends try and pressure him to drink, he immediately declines. He knows that it will ruin his performance in the different hobbies he loves to do.
You could accept your friends for who they are, but you could also tell them you could be a good example to them just by showing that you can have fun without doing alcohol, Peer pressure is really a powerful weapon. Especially if you're gonna join gangs too, in middle school, it's a very popular thing. But I figured that there's a lot of consequences to that. I know sometimes it's hard to avoid friends who peer pressure you, but you've just gotta really say no.
Billy knows that alcohol is never the best tool to make him feel better about himself. He is focusing on the future. He is going to college and pursuing a bachelor's degree in special education. Billy has another influence in his life that keeps him from abusing alcohol.
But once I came to know the Lord, He kind of taught me that there's satisfaction in just doing the right things. Teens just need the right role models to influence them to do the right things. Parents, parents play a major role in being their main role model. So if they see their parents drinking, of course kids are gonna drink.
When alcohol is abused, when it is used as a crutch or an escape, it is dangerous. Like Daniel, Marjorie, Emily, and Billy, you're going to make up your own mind about alcohol. You've now heard their true stories. I hope you'll think about what they've had to say, and be honest. Ask yourself a couple of questions. Am I risking hurting someone I love? Am I risking hurting myself?